Howdy folks, welcome to Hummus Foodie Friday. My name is Kenneth.
Hello.
I'm Jessica.
And today we're going to be making asparagus stuffed chicken. And
Hello.
picture this like as a healthier version of cordon bleu in a way.
What?
Your mic is live, so everything you say, everybody's hearing. You need to come up over here. My helper today is Isadora.
I don't like how my hair is pulled up.
Her hair is done this way because she's working around food, just like I have to tuck my beard in. Now, today, we're going to be making the asparagus stuffed chicken breasts, and then after that,
I does shake and bake.
she's going to be doing her shake and bake, which is what she really likes. So, you know, I know a lot of parents out there, you guys have kids that are very picky about their food, so when you find something that works for you, it's a good thing. Now, I will tell you though that the shake and bake we're using, we make ourselves. This is something we make so we can control the ingredients and make sure it's nice and fresh. Doesn't have a lot of preservatives and stuff in it. So if you're interested in the shake and bake recipe, drop a shake and bake down into the comments. If you're interested in the recipe for the stuffed asparagus stuffed chicken, drop a recipe in the comments, okay? So if you're interested in the shake and bake, it's shake and bake. If you're interested in this recipe, it's recipe. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now the first thing that I did...
I look so weird.
The first thing I did was I took our chicken breast and using my new lovely awesome meat tenderizer from Pampered Chef.
Why?
Beat that thing flat and got it so it's all nice and flat. Now this is doing two things for you. One, it's tenderizing the meat, and two, you're thinning it, so it's going to change the cook time on that. Now, in addition to that, we have our asparagus. Now what we're going to have to do with the asparagus is we're going to have to trim off the ends, not the tips, the stalk end, okay?
Okay, but the smallest one is mine.
And then we're going to have to mix up the sauce. So, first things first.
Mommy's right there.
I've got my knife, got my cutting board.
Mommy is right there.
I know, you're fine.
I don't like how I look.
You will survive.
No.
Now we're cutting. Dodger, you're not going to want to eat that. One of the asparagus ends fell down onto the floor and he went after it, and I'm like, yeah, you're not going to want to eat that. All right, what we're doing here is when the asparagus is cut like this, it can start to get kind of dry and kind of yucky there. So we're cutting it down to make sure that we have the nice fresh ends there. So we're only cutting off maybe about a ½ inch.
I'm kind of having to stay with Abby because Dodger's nearby. And I just don't want a catastrophic.
You can now add up to 3 guests to a broadcast now. That's new.
Deaths.
Yeah. That is definitely something new.
Hi, Abby.
It says I should try to bring you on camera, but we've tried that once and that didn't work. If you're bringing guests on camera, it needs to be from a different location, not co-located. Because that just got all kinds of interference.
Sometimes I popped on when I'm at work.
Yep.
Just to say hello. You guys are doing great.
Okay, what?
Okay, so, whoop.
Wait.
Yes, I did. I went in the room and I made sure it was good.
Because we've had problems in the past. All right, so we got our asparagus all trimmed up the way we need. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix up our sauce. So,
I have long hair.
you have long hair, huh?
Yes, very thick
All right.
long hair.
We need 3/4 cups of mayonnaise.
I'm hungry.
Of course, nobody's bothered to empty the dishwasher, so I'm having to use different things than what I normally do.
Like equivalent fractions.
Equivalent fractions, yes. Not sure what that has to do with making.
Finley is watching. Samantha Boyd has said hello. Hey everyone.
Hi, Sammy.
Bring them on camera. Huh?
Yes, if we were doing something where we had planned to have somebody join us, because
Press that.
no, don't bring them on camera. Not bringing anybody on camera, but that is how you would do that. Yes.
You can add up to 3 people now.
It used to be you could only do one other person.
Yeah.
Here, can you put that in the sink, please?
Ew. No. I'm so clumsy and I got it on me.
Okay.
What's that though?
So we got our 3/4 cup of mayo, 3 tablespoons
What are you doing, Mommy?
of Dijon.
Mommy's making a reel.
Mustard.
Yes, Dijon is a type of mustard.
Ew. What is this? No.
And then
Abby girl. Abby girl's just laying next to the water fountain and the food thing. Dodger! No, sir.
3 teaspoons
No.
of Italian seasoning.
I love you,
I
Abby.
just filled that up yesterday.
Look at Abby.
Are you supposed to be helping your dad?
Cats.
Yeah, she's supposed to be helping because that's the agreement for her to be able to have the chicken she wants.
You better want
No.
to put the cat. No, sir. Get out.
Now we
of
get to
here.
do one of the things that is like my favorite thing to do in cooking.
Get out. No,
Zesting a
sir.
lemon.
Get
I
out.
just love
You're not
zesting a
having
lemon.
anything. No. No, sir.
Now,
No.
I have, because of the number of chicken breasts and because we're doing this for meal prep as well, so we're not just making, Jessica and I are not
No,
going to sit
sir.
and eat 6 of these chicken breasts tonight.
No.
Although I'm hoping they're yummy enough that we would want to, but what we're doing is we're making sure that we have food that's ready to go
Yeah.
later on.
Especially now that, I'm working a little bit more at the hospital right now. This next week.
I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty?
Where's my soda? Where's my soda?
I don't know what you did with it. Did you leave it in the car?
Oh, I put it upstairs. Can I go get it?
No.
Aw. I'm thirsty.
And get a glass of water.
No. I want Diet Coke.
Well, people in hell want ice water, so.
There.
Now, we've got the lemon zest.
Okay.
Now we need
Rar.
the lemon juice.
Oh, these are so cute. These little waffle things are so cute. Perfect for Valentine's. Mommy, these are perfect for Valentine's. They're adorable. I want to
And take the seeds out, because I don't want the seeds falling in and getting in my sauce.
Oh my god.
Even though it looks like apparently a few of them did.
This looks so yummy too. This one looks yummy too.
Get my seed,
Yummy,
gotta get the
the
seed.
I want
Gotta
to
get the
eat it,
seed,
but I
gotta get
can't
the seed.
because it's plastic.
All right.
It can stick to the there. All waffles.
Got that kind of sauce. Although it would be awesome to be able to use my new sauce whisk.
Yes.
But because this is not a sauce that I am cooking in a pan, this is a cold sauce. We're going to use the ball whisk.
Falling.
Okay.
I want my hair
That
down.
was a pretty cool one.
Can I redo my ponytail?
Sure.
Okay. I do not like it having like a bun.
It's yummy.
Smells good too. Now, for those of you who are
New?
following the R3 meal planning, this is an R3 compliant meal. Because we made the one change that needed to happen. Normally, you would use some breadcrumbs with it. Got crushed pecans to use instead of the breadcrumbs.
Ew.
So, now we have the sauce ready. We have our asparagus ready. We have the chicken ready. Now all we need is to have our cheese and our ham ready. And it's already cut, so it's ready.
What about white American cheese?
Yeah, Jessica, we need to have super, super thin ham. And she's like, I know what I'm talking, it's the one that I use for, no, it needs to be super thin. She got what she was talking about, and it was what I was talking about. One of those times when, you know, one person in the couple is saying something, and they know what they mean, and the other person is receiving it, and it's not coming in the same way.
It's the ham that you would use with cream cheese and pickles, or with green onion and cream cheese.
Green onion
Yeah, that's
exists?
a Yankee thing. I don't do that.
Green onion exists?
Yes.
What?
Green onion is awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our chicken breasts here.
No.
We're going to take a couple of slices of ham.
Abby, what you doing?
Like so. And then I'm going to fold this cheese to split it so that way it'll be a little easier to roll. And then we're going to take 4 of these asparaguses. Asparagi, what's the plural? Asparagus?
Asparagi or asparaguses?
And then we're just going to roll
Asparaguses.
this up like so. It goes into the pan. Now once we have these all rolled up, that one was the smallest of the chicken breasts. So if either of the girls decided they were going to eat that, that would be the one that they would probably take. Could be just a snack for somebody later though. There we go. Isadora, I need you to come over here and start handing me the cheese.
I want cat.
Well, you've been petting the cat, so no. You need to wash your hands. So, roll up the chicken.
How many pieces of chicken?
6. And we beat the schnockers out of this stuff. Well, I'll tell you, it was probably some of the most fun I've had. Before, what I'd have to do is I'd have to, cover it in the parchment paper or whatever the paper was that I was using, and then get out her wooden rolling pin and start whacking away at it. And her worry was that I was going to whack it so hard that I was going to end up breaking her rolling pin, and then she was going to break the rest of the rolling pin off on my butt.
Why was this towel with the... Now it's wet. Now I can't dry my hands with it. You stupid.
The towel for drying your hands is right there.
Oh.
Behind you. So, and we're going to need another.
I want to pet the cat.
We're going to have another package of ham
cat.
open.
Yeah, but did anyone hear Abby say hi? Did anyone hear Abby say hi?
Probably not, because she's so quiet.
Oh, she meowed.
Yeah, but she's so quiet about it.
Quiet, nobody can hear her. So we've got the oven already preheated to 375?
Yep, the oven is already preheated to 375.
Drinking water.
Now, one of the tricks when doing this is you're putting these in with the seam side down so that they don't
Is that
unroll.
white American cheese? Or no?
This is provolone, honey.
Ew.
It's not your white American cheese that you like.
I want to now.
It's okay if you use extra on there.
I'm hungry.
Well, it's just now that I've touched it
Ow.
with the chicken hands, we
That's
can't
fine.
Need
do anything else with that ham.
Need a
That's
band-aid.
fine.
Nobody likes extra ham in anything.
Ouch.
Nobody likes extra meat. So I'm not sure how.
Be quiet.
I think her. No. I think her count was off though, because we should have had one extra. No.
She said 25.
Yeah. And if there's 4 per.
23, not 25.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going.
She's had a long day.
Me?
She hasn't had a long day. She hasn't done anything.
It wasn't that long because that appointment, so much fun. So much fun. It was so much fun. Literally.
Yeah, that's now you can maybe get a little bit of a grasp of the concept of time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, I know. Sadly. I wish it was still this it felt like this.
There we go.
I needed 2 Band-Aids so to make sure that it doesn't hurt me.
Okay, so now I'm just washing my hands because I've been handling the raw chicken.
I just want to pet Abby.
My hand wash. I gotta make sure my hands are clean.
Yeah, but did anyone hear Abby say hi? Please. Did anyone?
I said things where I'm remembering where they're gonna be, and then people move up.
I'm hungry.
How many parents out there are used to hearing that statement? How many parents are used to hearing? Oh, there they are.
Nope, she was right. There were 25.
2 escaped the little tray, and I didn't see them.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
It's not a big deal.
Ha ha.
I would just put them in there. Put the sauce over them.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. I just want bologna.
All right.
No, I do not. What?
Turn her mic off.
No.
All right. Now, got the sauce, and we're going to be brushing this. Everybody could hear you when you're walking around when you're having one of those wireless mics on.
What?
Yes.
They hear everything you do. And they really don't need to hear about
Chicken wings,
chicken wings.
hot dogs, and bologna. How many
Playing
parents?
with your homies.
How many parents have heard that song before?
That looks so
Drop a homie in the comments if you've ever heard that song before.
Can I go get my soda now?
I don't care.
Okay.
Looks so good. That's a lot of sauce. Are you going to leave some of the sauce for you?
No. It's got to get down the
Can I
sides.
try the sauce? That's good. We can dump the whole thing on it.
Planning on it. See, it's funny because she's not really a sauce person, but I am learning to be a sauce boss. Shout out there to Chef Todd Mower. Yeah, I'm learning how to make sauces and stuff, and I'm using a lot of that knowledge to incorporate things, and using the traditional sauces, but making my own versions of them. So the first step was to learn the mother sauces. And this would actually be a descendant of like the hollandaise sauce because it's eggs.
Can anyone still hear me now?
Yeah, now that you're close to me.
Okay. I'm yelling at the phone.
Now for the breading. Now I was trying to mash these things up, but I got a little overzealous with my chopper, so it's almost like nut butter. But what I was doing is instead of breadcrumbs, I was crushing up some pecan pieces
You can put pecans heavier on one side than the other. Just an FYI.
It's going on the same all over it, and then if I have any left over, it will go onto one side.
I'm busy.
But that is something that you can do if you're trying to cut down on carbs, or if you're somebody who has a gluten intolerance. You can use crushed nuts as a substitute for breadcrumbs in a lot of circumstances. Not in all of them, but in a lot of circumstances. You can just go ahead and use those crushed nuts.
Take a little bit of pecan.
Wash the hands, wash the hands.
I don't care.
All right, folks. So there we have it. Now this is going to go in the oven at 375.
375?
And that's going to need to cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. And then, of course, we're going to bust out one of the best things you can have in the kitchen. A meat thermometer. Because you want to make sure that you're cooking your foods to the proper internal temperatures. So
that
with
someone
chicken,
does not get food poisoning or what?
exactly. We want to make sure that we don't have food poisoning happen. So with chicken, the important thing is that you get it to an internal temperature of at least 160 degrees. Okay? So we're going to let this bake for the next 25, 30 minutes and then check it, and then we'll pull it out. And of course, once it's done, I'm going to plate it up. And I'll share a picture with you guys. So I'm really looking forward to this. I don't know about you, but
looks good.
I'm kind of excited about this. You know, I'm a big fan of chicken cordon bleu. She's not so much, but this has kind of that aspect of the cordon bleu with the breading, or the nuts in this case, and the cheese and the ham. And then we have the asparagus, which is another vegetable. It's great for you. It's got so many benefits for you. And another way that you could do this, by the way, if you didn't want to use that sauce that I made up, is a hollandaise sauce. Would also work real well roasting up. Now, I wouldn't cook it necessarily that way. I would do an egg wash, put the breading on that, and then serve it with the hollandaise sauce on top. But that's another way that you could do pretty much the same thing that we did. So until next time, folks.
If you want the recipe to this recipe, to the asparagus stuffed chicken, drop recipe. If you want a homemade
shake and bake,
drop shake and bake in the comments. Until our next video, stay true to yourself, be authentic, be genuine, show love to others, and of course, be kind.
Peace, love, and photography. Yeah, peace, love, and photography, folks. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. Have a great afternoon.